In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 26, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Purdue versus Michigan State. The Michigan State Spartans are reeling right now, losing 5 of their last 6 games. The schedule doesn't get any easier, sad as they host the 4th-ranked Purdue Boilermakers. Michigan State has fallen to 18-9 overall and 9-7 in the Big Ten, while Purdue is 24-4 overall and 13-4 in the conference. This is the first meeting between the two this season, but Purdue has won the last 4 head-to-head meetings. These are 2 teams heading in different directions. Purdue has been one of the elite teams in the nation all season, and they seem to be playing better as the season goes on. They do everything well, ranking among the best in scoring, shooting percentage, 3-point shooting percentage, rebounding and assists. Defensively, they are vulnerable, as we saw when they got blown out by Michigan and gave up 82 points. But the Spartans don't have the type of offensive firepower to keep up with Purdue, and they have failed to cover in 6 of their last 7 games. Michigan State has struggled to cover spreads coming into this game, and it's going to be no different in this game. Michigan State is going to struggle to score against Purdue's defense, and the Spartans' defense will also have no answer. Purdue to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Boilermakers have one of the best, most efficient offense in the nation. They can beat you inside. They can beat you inside. They can push the pace or win in the half court. They have been an over machine, with the overs going 17-11 on the season. Michigan State is coming off a horrible outing against Iowa, where they were bricking from 3. They are much better than that, so I fully expect them to come out firing against Purdue. They don't have the firepower to hang with Purdue, but they should be able to put some points on the board against a Purdue defense that is ranked number 119 in adjusted defensive efficiency. The Boilermakers are piling on the points in conference play, and the over has been the common trend as a result. They have registered at least 80 points in 7 out of their last 10 games overall. In addition, the Spartans are well overdue for a strong performance in the offensive end. They have several 3-point threats, and as mentioned, Purdue will give up points. They have allowed at least 70 points in 6 out of their last 9 games. Also, the over is 7-3 in the Spartans' last 10 home games. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma. It's an in-state clash as the Oklahoma State Cowboys visit the Oklahoma Sooners. The Cowboys enter satisfaction fresh off a narrow 66-64 loss to Baylor, dropping their Big 12 conference record to 6-9. The Sooners are also coming in on a sour note after getting embarrassed by Texas Tech in a rough 66-42 defeat. Oklahoma is now just 4-11 in conference play. These teams met back on February 5th, with Oklahoma State emerging victorious with a decisive 64-55 win. With both programs struggling at the moment, it's difficult to trust either one of these squads. Oklahoma has not performed well as a home favorite, going 1-7 against the spread against losing road teams, while the Cowboys are 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 road games. Oklahoma State has held the edge over their in-state rivals in recent matchups, winning their last 4 contests. When they met earlier this month, Oklahoma State dominated on the defensive end. Look for a strong shooting Oklahoma team to struggle against the Cowboys' airtight shot defense. The Sooners' inability to crash the boards will ultimately be their undoing. Oklahoma is coming off of a pair of blowout losses, while Oklahoma State just played Baylor very tight into overtime. Oklahoma hasn't rebounded the ball very well this season, and that will be a factor here. Oklahoma State to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These teams might be better defensively than offensively, but that has not kept them under the total of late. Oklahoma State and Oklahoma have each gone over the total in 6 of their last 9 games. The Cowboys love to get out in transition, ranked number 48 in average possession length. Neither team has been doing a good job of taking care of the ball, so there could be some easy buckets in transition for both teams. Oklahoma is extremely efficient when it does get shots off, ranked 5th in 2-point percentage. The Sooners have cashed the over in 4 of their last 5 meetings with Oklahoma State, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. Florida versus Georgia. The Florida Gators take the trip north for a showdown with the Georgia Bulldogs. Florida enters Saturday's action coming off a midweek loss to Arkansas that dropped the Gators into a 7th-place tie in the Southeastern Conference with a 7-8 mark. Georgia also comes in on the heels of a defeat after losing earlier this week. The Bulldogs are buried in last place in the Southeastern Conference with a lowly 1-14 conference record. The Georgia Bulldogs are 6-22 this season and have lost 8 games in a row. Georgia lost to Texas Aggies by a score of 91-77 in their last game. Georgia shot 60% from the field and made 13 three-pointers in the loss. Cario Oquendo led the Bulldogs with 33 points and 7 rebounds in the game. Georgia is averaging 70.5 points per game and is giving up 78.1 points per game against, while also averaging 33.3 rebounds per game and 14.3 assists per game. Cario Oquendo is averaging 15.1 points per game and 4.4 rebounds per game, while Braylon Bridges is averaging 12.5 points per game and 5.5 rebounds per game for the Bulldogs. Georgia is shooting 44.5% on field goals, 75.2% on free throws, and 32.5% on three-pointers. The Florida Gators are 17-11 this season and have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Florida is coming off of a loss against Arkansas by a score of 82-74. Florida shot 44.8% from the field and was -8 in rebounding margin in the loss. Colin Castleton led the Gators with 29 points and 6 rebounds in the game. Florida is averaging 69.9 points per game and is giving up 64.7 points per game against, while also averaging 33.8 rebounds per game and 12.6 assists per game. Colin Castleton is averaging 16.3 points per game and 9 rebounds per game, while Tyree Appleby is averaging 11 points per game and 3.8 assists per game for the Gators. Florida is shooting 42.2% on field goals, 73.3% on free throws, and 30.5% on three-pointers. Neither of these teams is in good form against the spread at the moment, with Georgia 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games and Florida 1-6 against the spread in their last 7. However, Georgia has not been competitive at all over their last 4 games and look to have bottomed out. Look for Florida's strong defense to have success slowing the Bulldogs down while scoring at will on the end against a beleaguered Georgia defense. Florida has fared decently as a double-digit favorite this season and will do so again on Saturday with their NCAA tournament lives at stake. Florida Gators to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Florida comes into this game ranked 63rd in offensive efficiency and 64th in defensive efficiency on the season. The Gators are 55th in offensive rebounding percentage and are 46th in free throw attempts per field goal attempt, but they have to be better at the line than what we have seen on a regular basis this season. Florida is 299th in the nation in tempo with 65.1 possessions per contest this season. Georgia is 104th in offensive efficiency, but they turn the ball over quite a bit. The Bulldogs are 322nd in turnover percentage by coughing the ball up on 21.2% of their possessions this season. Georgia is 84th in tempo with 69.2 possessions a night this season. Georgia is not a good basketball team and is sitting in dead last in the Southeastern Conference standings. Florida has been inconsistent this season, but has shown they can beat anyone. I am taking the over in this game because the Georgia defense gives up a ton of points. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.